Welcome to another edition of the Hoop Scoop Spotlight. I'm Jarret Johnson, and with this series, we're really highlighting, the veteran players returning to Texas Tech basketball. So often, it seems like almost all the hype and the publicity surrounds the new shiny toys, the recruits coming in, and why not? With the way Chris Beard and his staff has recruited since he's been on the South Plains. But with this series, we're going to go a different route. Like I said, we're going to highlight some returning veterans. Now, I hesitate to call this player a veteran because he didn't even really play last year at all because he was injured. But he was on the roster last year. He has been developed by Texas Tech basketball, by the program, which means a lot to me in my eyes because of what they do in terms of development at Texas Tech. But Tyreek Smith, known as Reek on the team, by the basketball team, Tyreek Smith returns for, I'm not sure if they redshirted him last year. I imagine they did due to the injury, but he returns for his redshirt freshman season after, just right before the year. He actually went on that trip to the Bahamas and, showed some things, showed that he could be a rebounder, a dependable defender inside. He really did. He showed some things against, veterans, grown men, and some of the pro teams they played there in the Bahamas. He also showed that he was kind of a young freshman in terms of offensively, but then he got hurt right before the season, and I think it was his ankle or his foot, one of his wheels he busted, and he missed all the year. He's fully recovered now. They've showed a lot of his workouts, off-season workouts, and they're very impressive. I mean, he is an athletic freak. He's actually listed at 6'7", 215, so he does have long arms though, but he's not like, a 6'11" rim protector type. I mean, he's 6'7", so while he's a big body, he looks one of those guys who looks and plays bigger than he is. Athletic guy who you can give him the ball down low and he's going to rise and dunk. He's not going to just try and lay it in. So I like all those things, but I wouldn't call him a big man. He's more of he is a big man, but not like a center. Not a true center big man. He's more of a power forward. And I want to see offensively how he's developed. I know that I've talked with some of the guys, like some of his coaches and some of the people in his camp, coming up when he was being recruited by Texas Tech. And he does have somewhat of an outside game. He can knock down three-pointers. Now, I don't know if that's what Coach Beard wants him to do. I think they want him to, be a rebounder, defender, set screens, a finisher around the paint. I think if he can do that next season, he can be a really valuable part of this roster, which is, look, it's going to be there's a lot of competition just to make this roster right now, especially with Joel and Tomboy coming back, who we're going to highlight with the next video in this series. But, I mean, right now, technically, they're over the limit, over the scholarship limit. So it's going to be interesting to see who makes it, who doesn't. And I think Tyreek Smith's the guy, though, that, the program, from what I've heard, is those in the program are really excited about his development and really want to see how he performs this year. So, count me among those as well. Tyreek is a very interesting player, intriguing player. You kind of wonder if he was available last year, how much he could have helped and maybe changed some of those outcomes in the Big 12 when you were getting out rebounding, kind of pushed around on the blocks. So, Tech needs help on the interior, and that's what you get with Tyreek Smith. So, I'm looking forward to seeing how he fits, what type of puzzle piece he is for the team this upcoming season. But with that, I want to thank you for watching, and until next time.